In the dawn, cold floor, bare hands, I get stronger, stay on. Every cup got a lesson, every bruise got a code. I don't call it pain, I call data and low. One more plate, one more mile, one more scar to the map. Let the doubt talk loud, I just tighten the strap. If my shadow looks tight, I make it learn to kneel. Turn the weak part inside me into something I can seal. I was nobody's promise, just a grind in the dark. Now the iron in my marrow, leave a blade where I mark. No fate, no favor, no hand from the sky. I carve my own heart with the sweat that won't dry. One more rep. One more walk, I earn my place, I ask for more. One more rep, I don't break. Iron in me. Legends wait. They said slow down like mercy could feed me. I heard stay small and it just made me need it. Let them watch from the side, let them measure my fall. I was built from the pressure that they couldn't install. Weakness got a name and I put it in chains. Every old fear shaking when I walk through the flames. Suffering's a map, every ache got a pin. I read it like scripture, then I carve it again. Solitary miles, no crowd when I bleed. Just my own breath, sharp in the grind I need. If the body says quit, I tell the body not now. I was born in the climb, I was forged by the vow. One more rep, one more walk, I earn my place, I ask for more. One more rep, I don't break. Iron in me. Legends wait. I woke with frost in my lungs and a hammer in my chest. No crown, no pity, just a vow on the stress. Every scar on my body got a number in the name. I read it like scripture when I step into the frame. Pain is better, I follow, then I raise the weight. Each tremor in my hands is the map to my fate. They say slow down, I say watch what I become. I turn doubt in the cinders and I feed off the numb. Alone in the cold, I let the silence judge me. Then I break one more limit to the weak parts flee. The ordinary man dies where the iron sings. What's left in the fire learns to wear a king's rings. One more rep, one more war. I was made for the grind, I was built for more. One more rep, one more war. Valhalla in my veins, I'm coming through the door. One more rep, one more war. Pain ain't punishment, it's proof for what I'm for. One more rep, one more war. I forged my name in steel, then I asked for more. Big through shade like stones, I made a bridge out the weight. Every laugh from the side became a blade I could break. Weakness in my mind, tried to barter and beg. I put it on his knees, made it bow to the leg. No fake, wrote my script, I carved blood in the marrow. Straight spine, hard eyes, and the room more narrow. If the hill wants my breath, then the hill gets the truth. I drag prophecy uphill in the sweat of my youth. Sparking in the stands, fighting in the storm. Every session the sermon, every rep is a form. I don't chase a legend, I assemble it slow. One bruise break at a time, let the whole world know. One more rep, one more war. I was made for the grind, I was built for more. One more rep, one more war. Valhalla in my veins, I'm coming through the door. One more rep, one more war. Pain ain't punishment, it's proof for what I'm for. One more rep, one more war. I forged my name in steel, then I asked for more. I rose with frost in my teeth, not a prayer on my tongue. Paid in bruises in silence, now the whole thing's done. They call me low-born dust, I call it training ground. Every scar on my skin got a story, now it sounds like shields on stone. Like feet in the ash, I can jaw set tight when the weak ones crash. I don't chase the throne, I carve one out. One more plate, one more mile, one more shout. Pain ain't a curse, it's a map I read. It tells me where to push when the body won't bleed. I don't need luck, I need weight and will. I bend under iron, then I climb it still. One more rep, one more step, earn my place, no regret. a drum bark, weakness in me tried to speak like a king. I choked that voice down, let the plate swing. No fate in my hands, I got callous fists, marrow full of thunder. That's the kind I twist. Every session of prophecy, every drop a seal. I don't feel pain, I feel it as real. Data in the smoke when the lungs go tight. Proof that the body can be forged at night. Ordinary man, but the forge don't care. It turns raw bone to a banner up there. So if thou want smoke, I bring more flame. I was born for the work, not the praise. Not the name. One more rap, one more step, earn my place, no regret. One more rap, one more step, I am right, what I get. Yeah. 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 Bop, bop, bop. Born from the frost where the weak get gone. I stack pain clean, then I press it on. No prayer for the gift, I earn every breath. One iron plate at a time, I flirt with death. I hear doubt talk loud like a crack war horn. I turn that sound to fuel when the set gets torn. Solo in the pit, let the sweat write law. Every scar on my skin got a lesson carved. Pain not a curse, it's clean raw data. I read it like maps while I climb that crater. Enemy inside trying to sell me fear. I choke that voice out, then I draw it near. Sparta in my spine, Valhalla in sight. If the day gets dark, I still bite through night. One more rep, forge my name. One more rep, burn the shame. One more rep, I don't bend. Iron in the marrow, I ascend. They said quit that grind, I said watch this form. I was built in the storm, now the storm feels small. Each lift a clash, each breath a blade. I got discipline sharp like a shield parade. Ordinary blood, but the craft made king. Hammer after hammer, till the bells go ring. If the room go quiet, I hear my vow. Legend ain't luck, it's the work right now. Weakness in me try to hide in disguise. I smoke that cowardice when I lock my eyes. Fate never chose me, I chose this road. Call my rank with sweat, let the cold wind know. When my hands go numb, I go harder still. Every shattered limit gets replaced by one more rep. Forge my name, one more rep. Burn the shame, one more rep. I don't bend, iron in the marrow, I ascend. Slow in the lungs, still I climb. Alone in the forge, I earn my spine. Pain is dead, I'll read the signs. Every scar on me got numbers inside. No boss, hand me a crown, I take mine. Iron in the mirror, that's my design. If they laugh, let them watch me rise. That got us clean fuel in the fire I drive. One more rep, I split the night. One more set and I shove in my mind. I don't feel the weight, I invite it, exposes the light I keep inside. Weakness talks, I cut that line. Every tremor gone when I lock my eyes. Valhalla ain't gifted, it's built-in grind. And I'm hammering steps with a savage stride. One more rep, forge the name. One more rep, bury the shame. One more rep, earn the place. Iron oath, I was made for pain. Spartan blood in a modern frame. No soft excuses, no borrowed flame. I don't need look, I need full strain. I turn every bruise into a map of gain. Ordinary man, but I won't stay. Kept in the dirt, then I break that chain. Not from the crowd, I repurpose it. Watch how the tension becomes my gain. If my chest burns, that's a holy sign. If my legs shake, I'm still in the fight. I'm a prophecy out of iron time. Every session writes what the weak deny. The enemy lives in the mirror, right? So I stare it down till it turns to ice. No fake giving, not carved through stone. My destiny stamped in the marrow, clutched and raw. place. Iron oath, I was made for pain. Yeah. One more. Yeah. I came up from the ash with a blade in my breath. Counted every scar like a tax on my chest. No handouts, no saints, just a rack and a vow. If the iron don't bend, then I'm bending it now. Pain ain't a curse, it's a ledger I keep. Every bruise got a number, every night got a reef. I train in the dark where the weak minds fold. Turn fear into fuel till my blood runs cold. They said I was average, I smiled at the lie. Now the floor knows my name when I drop and I rise. One more rep is a raid, one more set is a siege. I don't ask for a throne, I take what I need. Doubt in the room, let it sharpen my spine. I feed on the looks they throw when they see me climb. One more rep, forge the name. One more rep, earn the flame. Pain is data, fear is tame. One more rep, war becomes fame. I don't chase day. I don't chase day. I don't chase luck, I build with my hands. Stone by stone in the sweat where the giants stand. Every lift is a prayer when my knuckles split. Every breath is an oath when I grip through it. Weakness in me, I hunt that ghost. Drag it through fire till it can't boast. Marrow like iron, my bones got a creed. I was made in the weight of an unbroken need. Ordinary man, I left that corpse. Now I move like a verdict with a merciless force. Spotting mind, biking blood in the drive. If the world wants my soul, it'll watch me arrive. I don't fear the grind, I become it whole. Legend ain't given, it's carved in the soul. One more rep, forge the name. One more rep, earn the flame. Pain is data, fear is tame. One more rep, war becomes fame. I woke with frost in my lungs and a war in my veins. No crowd, just a wreck in the mouth of the strain. Pain and the curses, so read out the signal and note. Each thing on the skin is the truth in my throat. I don't pray for a past, I build one in plates. One more breath, then I kick down the gates. They laughed at the silence, I fed on the doubt. Now the room gets quiet when the iron comes out. Solitude forged me, no shepherd, no crown. I learned how to rise when my body fell down. Every set's a skirmish, every drop's a clue. If the flesh starts screaming, I know what to do. I break it, I mend it, I sharpen the blade. Ordinary born, but I refuse to stay. One more rep, one more war. Earn my place at the iron door. Pain is data, I take the score. One more rep, one more. One more rep. I don't beg fate, I call my name in the coldest state. Doubt is fuel, I turn it to flame. One more rep, I take the claim. Mirror got hammered to the weak part split. Now the backbone speaks like a blade when it hits part end. And emotion bite in and I stand no mercy for the man that I used to wear. I drag my shadow through the furnace I chose. So the beast in my chest lives the weight of my blows. Destiny ain't handed its chisels and scars. It's signing the blood in the fist of the stars. I seen the slick talkers fold in the cold while I kept my word. And I stacked every low. No luck in the legend, no myth in the grind. Just a brutal routine and a ruthless mind. The weakness speaks up, I put it in chains and I feed it the fire and I drink through the flames. So when they ask why I never break form, tell them the legend was built in the storm. One more rep, one more war. I earn my place at the iron door. Pain is data, I take the score. One more rep, one more. One more rep. I don't beg fate, I carve my name in the coldest state. Doubt is fuel, I turn it to flame. One more rep, I take the claim. walk with frost in my knuckles, still punch through the stone. No crowd, no praise, just the pulse in the eye and the lone. Every scar on my skin is a map of a lesson I kept. Pain is data, not punishment. I fight it instead. They said I was nothing, I turned that doubt into weight. Loaded it on my back, now I'm climbing straight into fate. One more rep, there's a raid and the fear in my chest. One more set and the weak little voice gets put to rest. I don't pray for the throne, I carve wounds in the sweat. Valhalla, here's my breathing every time I don't quit yet. Sparta in my spine, no surrender inside. If the day wants my blood, I'll make it earn every bite.
One more rep, earn my place. Pain means proof, still in my veins. One more rep, carve my name. Weakness dies, I was made for this flame.
Low like a gate to a war I must breach. Every blade is a vow and every breath is a speech to the man I was yesterday. I'm a rival in chains, I came to break him clean. Leave the weakness with stains, the ordinary sleep. I'm awake in the furnace and cold, forge my legend in silence. Let the iron be bold, no fate handed down. I pull destiny from the dark. Hammering patience and pain till it answers my mark. If they laugh from the bleachers, that sound is fuel in my tank. I turn mockery to muscle, turn the pressure to rank. Mirror full of thunder, I was built to endure. Session of prophecy, and I'm making it short.
One more rep, earn my place. Pain means proof, still in my veins. One more rep, carve my name. Weakness dies, I was made for this flame.
Yeah. One more rep. Gate. One more rep. I walk with frost in my jaw and the blade in my spine. No crowd, no crown, just a rack in the climb. Pain ain't a curse, it's a ledger I sign. Every scar got a number, every bruise got a line. I lift like I'm raiding, I breathe like I'm storming. One more set and the weak side's mourning. They said I was small, now they watch me deforming. Stone in my chest and the grind keeps forming. I don't ask fate, I carve mine in the cold. Iron in my marrow, I was built, not sold. Each blade on the bar is a weight I control. Each failure I bury got sharp in the gold.
One more rep, earn my place.
Iron and brave,
I don't break. One more rep, forge my name.
pain is data,
I turn it to flame.
I came from the hush where the quitters go quiet. Made it thrown out the rack, now my whole life a riot. Doubt in their mouths, I can taste it, I bite it. Turn every cold stare to a spark when I light it. Weakness inside me, got nowhere to hide. I drag it to daylight and I bury it live. No lucky hand, no gift from the sky. Just 1,000 hard days and the reason to rise. Every session of prophecy, written in sweat. Every failure a lesson, I ain't finished yet. If the gods want a warrior, watch what I get. An ordinary man with a vendetta and debt. I don't beg for a legend, I build it in pain. One more rep at a time till they speak my name.
More reps, earn my place.
Iron and breath,
I don't break. One more rep, forge my name.
pain is data,
I turn it to flame.
Yeah. One more rep. Now I earn my crest. Now I earn my crest. I woke with frost on my knuckles, iron in my breath. No crowd, no drum line, just the code and what left. They said I fold quick, I said watch the hinge creak. Every scar on my arms got a reason to speak. Pain is data, I log it, then I load the next set. If it burns, that's a message, not a warning. I regret. One more plate on the bar, one more mile through the dark. I do it alone in the cave where the weak lose heart. My doubt wore a face, so I put it on the floor. Now it crawls in the dirt every time I ask for more. I'm not chasing applause, I'm assembling the blade. Each rep a battle, each drop of sweat is a raid.
One more rep,
That's the oath I kept.
one more rep,
Till the weak get left.
one more rep,
I was built in wreck.
one more rep.
Now I earn my crest. Now I earn my crest. Ordinary man now, I was iron in disguise. Had to drag my own shadow out of the pit and rise. No gift from the sky, I was carved by the grind. Destiny in the marrow, not a line on the side. My enemy lived inside, wore my face, knew my name. So I choked out his voice every night in the flame. Every session of prophecy, every breath a command. I don't wait for the throne, I build it by hand. They left that the hunger said my fire was too cold. Now the room goes silent when the story gets told. I took every can and turned it into a spear. Now the myth in my veins is the reason I'm here.
One more rep,
The oath I kept,
one more rep,
till the weak get left.
one more rep,
I was built in wreck.
one more rep.
Now I earn my crest. Now I earn my crest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I lace a brief and call it armor. Cold room, hard floor, no drama. Breath cut sharp like a blade through timber. I pay my pain in full, no quitter. Every rep got teeth, let it bite me. I grind that iron till it indict me. Doubt in their mouths just feeds my furnace. I turn their shade to a higher purpose. Marrow is a map and I read that. Blood on the nerve, I don't need that. I want the burn, want the shake, want the tremor. If I don't break, I get better and better. Ordinary face, but the hands stay ruthless. Forge in the dark, make the weak stay toothless.
One more rep, one more war. I was built for the floor. Pain is data, not the judge. I don't bend, I don't budge. One more rep, one more name. Carved in iron, made from flame. I don't kneel, I take my place.
Valhalla earned the hard way. Solitary hours, no crowd, no praise. Just the iron and the ruthless gaze. I drag my fear through a burning gate. Then I feed that fear to restrict the fate. Weakness inside, that's the real invader. I hunt that shadow like an old traitor. No easy win, no soft surrender. I build my spine in a winter blender. They said be normal, I said never. I stack my scars and get meaner, clever. Each session prophecy, each set the chapter. I lift, I suffer, then I rise after. Destiny etched where the tendon meets bone. Not gifted, not chosen, I made it my own.
One more rep,
One more war, I was built for the floor. Pain is deader, not the judge. I don't bend, I don't budge.
one more rep,
One more name, carved in iron, made from flame. I don't kneel, I take my place. Valhalla earned the hard way.
yeah. Yeah.
I carved my name in frostbite, no throne, just a cold floor. Blood on the grip tape, still I ask for one more. Solid to my temple, pain got a clipboard. Read the whole report, then I load up and ignore. Every scar a syllabus, every bruise a wall, every breath a flat line. They said you can't. I heard fuel in that sentence, turn they out to kettlebells. Now my spine stay relentless. Weakness in the mirror. I don't pardon that traitor. I don't pray for mercy. I make war on the makeup. One more rep. One more war. Earn my place at Valhalla's door. One more scar. Pain is data. Not a prison, not a bar. Still learn my language when the room got empty. Silence got loud, so I made it respect me. Ordinary man with a chain in his breathing. Now the chain got bent from the weight I've been heaving. Each session prophecy, I go live what I saw. Every drop of sweat is a clause in the law. No fate in my hands, then I forge it with iron. No gift from the God, just a post going higher. I don't chase applause, I chase the next threshold. If my lungs burn out, then my will still go. Put the enemy in me on the rack. Make a man say one more breath, one more plate. Turn the tower to a hammer. One more rep. One more war. Earn my place at Valhalla's door. One more rep. One more scar. Pain is data. Not a prison, not a bar. Yeah. Ah! I woke where the frost cuts deep in the bone. Alone with the weight, no throne, just stone. Pain ain't a curse, it's a clean report. I read every scar like a tactical chart. Each rep a raid, each set a war. I drag the weak part out to the floor. No fate in my palm, just stealing breath. I trade my fear for another death. Iron in my marrow. I earn my place. Iron in my marrow. I carve my face. One more rep. One more rep. One more night. Iron in my marrow. Earn my life. Yeah. They laugh from the edge when I bent that bar. Now they watch me work like a blackened star. Doubt in the room, I drink that fire. Turn side eyes into a higher wire. My enemy lives in the mirror frame, so I break that liar. I speak his name. No gift from the gods, no mercy. Why? Just grit in the lungs and the pulse of pride. Valhalla don't open for idle hands. It honors the blood that outlasts plans. I'm forged in the hours they couldn't hold. Made a hard winners in iron cold. Yeah. I sip that pain like medicine and load another plate. Alone in the cold room, I turn fear into weight. No prayer for the weak, I make the steel my gate. Every scar on my skin got a lesson to translate. They said I break early, now they watch me build late. I hammer out doubt till the old me vacates. Sweat on the floor like a map of my fate. Each set a skirmish, each breath a war state. I don't ask for the crown, I outlast the ache. Forge in my chest, let the small man bake.